What is going on, guys? It's your boy Chris here. Uh, gonna do something a little bit different in this video. I'm gonna talk about something I haven't talked about in a while, and that's wrestling. In particular, AEW. As we all know, Dynasty was on Sunday, and Swerve Strickland beat Samoa Joe for the AEW World Title, which they've been making a big deal out of. He's the first African American wrestler in the company history to win the world title and blah, 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 and all that stuff. Let's be real. And Moose, TNA wrestler Moose said this. It's time to stop with all this first black wrestler to do this or do that and just normalize us just being what we are. And by that he means enough for this first black wrestler to do this, first black wrestler or Asian wrestler to do this or do that. We need to normalize our excellence when we achieve a goal. It doesn't need to be the first black whatever. It needs to just be, I did this. And that's what Moose was saying, and I agree with it. It's like once Ron Simmons won the WCW World Title, like everybody else followed in his footsteps on the road that he already walked on as a champion. Mark Henry, Booker T, Kofi Kingston, Swerve, Carmelo Hayes, Trick Williams, all them dudes, Ron Killings, all them dudes are walking down the same road that Ron paved the way for them to walk down. That's just fact. He was the first black wrestler to win a world title in wrestling. Period. Once he did it, everybody else didn't matter. Everybody else followed in his footsteps. That's just fact. Like, and this thing, that needs to be said. But now, for a company like AEW, who's only 5 years in, to have a black world champion, that's a big deal, and it's great for them. Except for one small problem. And this is where people are going to get mad at me. And I'm sorry if you get pissed off in the comments or whatever. I really don't give a fuck. He's being set up to go on one of the most token ass runs that a wrestler has been given in history. Okay? He is. He's a transitional champion at best, and he's going to lose to Will Ospreay at All In Wembley this year. That's what they're setting up. Look at his first match tonight. It's against Kyle fucking Fletcher. That's the guy you're putting him up against? You're not putting him in the ring with Bryan Danielson. You're not putting him in the ring with Jon Moxley. You're not putting him in the ring with the guy who actually has done something in AEW or could be a legitimate contender for his title. You're putting him in the ring with Kyle Fletcher. Kyle Fletcher hasn't done shit in AEW. He's won in ROH, but ROH is a different deal. They're lesser than AEW, so who gives a fuck? You're not putting him in the ring against like an Adam Cole, well, or like even a Wardlow would be a better pick than fucking Kyle Fletcher. Like, you're setting this dude up by giving him no one to work with. And then he's not going to draw as a champion, and you're going to use that. They use that to justify, oh, that's why we put the belt on Ospreay, because he's the most over guy in the company, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to say this right fucking now. If I see Hangman Adam Page in the fucking title picture, I'm going to lose my fucking shit. Swerve has beat that motherfucker twice. Okay? Joe getting a rematch, I'm all for that. But after that, you better put him in the ring somebody credible before you job him out the fucking Ospreay. But it's AEW, so I have no faith in that because Tony Khan can't book for shit. Hence, He's going against Kyle Fletcher tonight instead of a fucking credible challenger. In his first match as champion. This is what the fuck y'all do. This is what the fuck they do. You could put him in the ring with an Ospreay right now and everyone would go nuts over it. But you're saving Ospreay for the big match in fucking whatchamacallit at fucking All In. And that's fine as long as you build up, don't have it be, hey, bro, I want a shot at the title, bro. I want a shot at the title. And Swerve gives it to him, but then he loses. Like, that's going to be bullshit. Like, there's no... And look, like I said, people are going to be mad I'm saying it. It is what it is. And if you don't see that, I don't know what the fuck can tell you. He's about to get a token ass run. Wait, remember how mad y'all were when Kofi got jobbed after Brock Lesnar? It's about to be some of that shit. He gets the belt for a little bit. But even there, it was kind of an organic thing where people got behind Kofi and Kofi Mania started. Like, people wanted it. When Bobby Lashley won it, people wanted it. When Big E won it, people wanted it. People wanted to see Swerve win the belt. But now we all know what's going to happen. Now it's kind of setting into like, oh, they're going to fucking do this dude dirty as shit. Damn. They're about to fuck this dude over royally. And some people don't want to admit it. I'm like, yo, they're about to fuck this man royally. He's about to get the no lube treatment. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to fuck him. He's about to catch it hard. With no mercy. Because they're going to give him, like, one of those runs where it's like, damn, they really didn't do shit with this dude. And I'm telling you, like, I'm telling you as a black wrestling fan, looking at it, exactly how this is going to go, okay? They're going to book him like shit, leading up to All In. He's going to win matches, look like he's on a run, and he's a dominant champion, and then Ospreay's going to beat him and start the Ospreay era of AEW, because they don't know how to book for shit. Now, they could surprise us and have him go on a fucking run where he has it for more than 5 minutes. But let's be real, they're not going to fucking do that because it's AEW and they don't do that. They don't swerve the fans. No pun intended. They don't throw like hooks and like haymakers and like jabs. They're like, oh wait, here comes the right cross to fuck you up. Like, they do exactly what you think they're going to do. And they do it every fucking time. Like, leading up the Dynasty, everybody knew Jack Perry was going to come in. And when he showed up, no one gave a shit. No one was talking about him, and thus proving my point that I said about Jack Perry, no one gives a fuck about that dude. They still don't give a fuck about that dude. They never have given a fuck about that dude, and they're not gonna give a fuck about that dude. Just like I said about the Young Bucks killing the ratings, I posted a thing that showed it, and people are like, well, that's just one night. I'm like, no, it's not. You can go back weeks and see that whenever they come on TV, motherfuckers turn the show off. And in this particular week, 140,000 people turned the fucking show off last week the second they came out. People don't want to see those two clowns on the fucking television. And I'm telling you, as sure as I'm sitting here right now, that he is going to get a shit title run that's not going to mean anything in the long run, where he loses it All In to Will Ospreay. And then everyone's going to be like, yo, they did that man dirty as fuck. Don't get mad later. Be mad now. Because they're about to do this to this man. And like I said, and let me be clear, I like Swerve Strickland. I am a fan of Swerve. I think the dude's super fucking talented. I was happy he won the belt. And then reality kicked in. It's like, oh, they're about to fuck this dude's whole run up. Because they're only setting him up to lose it to fucking Ospreay. And it happened within like 2 seconds of me seeing the fucking of me being happy that he won the belt. I'm like, oh shit, he won the belt. Yeah. Oh shit. He won the belt. Damn. It was literally that's how my head went. Like, oh shit, he won the belt. Oh shit, he's gonna lose to Ospreay. God damn. So again, like, y'all can get mad if you want to. You can get mad about it if you want to get mad about it. But the writing's already there. Dave Meltzer even said it the other day. Like, they need to put the belt on Ospreay. Like, he's calling his shot. And whatever Dave wants, Tony does, because he's up his ass. So, don't be shocked. This is a Chris Stradamus prediction. Like, I usually get these right. When I foresee it, it happens. And I'm telling you, he's going to lose to Ospreay at All In. Unless they pull the swerve of all swerves and they somehow get him to retain the belt to go on a dominant title run, he's about to get that Kofi run, that Bryan Danielson first title run, where they're like, we really don't want you to be a champ right now. You're just keeping it warm for somebody else run. That's what this is. Okay? I'm sorry if that upsets some of y'all out there who are all like, oh shit, Black History. No, it's not Black History. It's the same old shit. It really is. And, sorry to pop that balloon. Actually, I'm not sorry to pop that balloon. Like, we gotta stop with that shit. Like, enough with the black. Like, we need to be just excellent. And it needs to not be like breaking barriers. Like, we need to just be like, yo, we're here because we're good enough. If you ain't on our level, get out the fucking way. And that's what it needs to be in wrestling. Enough for this first black whatever the fuck. Enough of that shit. We don't need to be the first black anything anymore. We're here. We've been here. We've dominated in wrestling. We've been strong in pro wrestling. From Ron Simmons all the way up to Big E, to Bobby Lashley, all the way to Swerve. From Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams, all the way to Obafemi. We're here. We're some of the best that fucking do it night in and night out. Enough of this shit about black. We're the first black wrestler to do this, the first black wrestler to do that. Like Moose said. Enough of that shit. Let's just be us. It's time to just be us and be excellent at what we fucking do. Fuck this first black anything in wrestling anymore. Because we passed that. We're here. And we're doing the goddamn thing. And if you can't get on our level, get the fuck out the way. That's all I got for this one. I hope I'm wrong about Swerve, but I already know I'm not. Anyway, that's all I've got for this one. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Peace.